I'm the great pretender, pretending that I'm doing well. My need is such, I pretend too much. I'm lonely, but no one can tell. Oh, yes, I'm the great pretender, adrift in a world of my own. I play the game, but to my real shame, you've left me to grieve all alone. Too real is this feeling of make-believe, too real when I feel what my heart can't conceal. Oh, yes, I'm the great pretender, just laughing and gay like a clown. I seem to be what I'm not, you see. I'm wearing my heart like a crown, pretending that you're still around. Too real is this feeling of make-believe, too real when I feel what my heart can't conceal. Yes, I'm the great pretender, just laughing and gay like a clown. I seem to be what I'm not, you see. I'm wearing my heart like a crown, pretending that you're still around.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Watchalong. Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, unfortunate things happen. Wait, like for this opening, I should probably get more up close and personal with you all. Wait, let me move myself a little bit. However, I do that. There we go. Oh, come on. Up close and personal. This is serious stuff. Didn't mean to do that, of course. Terribly sorry about this. Just hang with me. Here we go. Up close and personal. The channel has been kind of, well, I've been away for a little while. And today I'm back. I will be away not soon again, but I'll be active on the channel a little bit now for the next week or so. Then I'll be gone for another few days, and then summer's finally arrived, and we're gonna do a lot of watch-alongs, I think. Unfortunately, due to YouTube being YouTube, we've had to make some kind of rescheduling in terms of the watch-alongs, basically. So what happens now is that we will start watching old Eurovision, and I hope you're all kind of excited about that. I mean, I understand if many people were really set on just getting to the '90s because the '90s is like the um, the golden generation of Eurovision, really, at least in my book. But hey, let's just wait with that even further, I guess, because then we'll be even more happy when we're actually there. There's a lot of years to get through. Due to YouTube's copyright system, I don't know why, because I mean, all of the songs and all of the shows, you can watch them on YouTube. But if you want to watch it on my channel, you're simply not allowed to because YouTube says so. Um, the 1990 watch along, if you've noticed, has been taken down from my channel. You can't see it. I am planning on figuring out a solution that involves me uploading all of the watch alongs onto a Google Drive, but the thing is that they take up a lot of space, so I have to buy a lot of extra space on Google Drive. And I will wait a little bit with that. I can afford it, but I figured I can put it off for now, and that actually gives me like an excuse to go back and actually get through the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and then we can really get into the 90s. I'm going to try and upload the 1990 watch along as soon as possible onto Google Drive so anyone can access it and you can watch it at your own time and convenience. But moving forward, I'm just feeling like YouTube will keep kicking down my streams. They keep kicking down. I don't know why I said it like that, but they will keep taking down the streams. And yeah, we can't just do it the way we want to. It's got to be we'll move that on to the future. It will be future endeavors, but I'm planning on actually catching up to the 90s this summer, which means we have to do a lot of watch-alongs. I hope you're all joining me for those. I mean, summertime is coming around. I have 1 week left of work. That's it, and then and then I'm going to Scotland, as I've told many of you all before. And after that, well, we'll see what happens in summer. But I'm planning many watch-alongs. So yeah, that's the plan. You in Scotland yet? Looks like a hotel room. No, this is my apartment. This is not a hotel room. I have a pretty small apartment, so I guess it's reminiscent of a hotel room. I think 1963 clears the 50s. Yeah, the 50s is. We will obviously watch 1956 today. I say watch kind of like we will listen to it, but I have found on YouTube a channel which has actually kind of done like a recreation of the actual show that happened back then. We're using clips and putting it together. Really um, ambitious project from this person, and I'm very much appreciative of that. I haven't seen it before to know like how good it is, but anything that's kind of a visual aid, I think, is just a bonus to a year which we don't really know much about in terms of Eurovision. Of course, the results of it was also a secret. One can argue how authentic the actual win for Switzerland is from this year, but we won't stick around too much on that because we're going to choose our own winner tonight, of course, like always. Um, there are 14 songs that we're going to get through tonight, and I see that I'm actually just going to check real quick. The actual full show is only 1 hours and 20 minutes, and that I assume includes like the winner announcement and everything. I mean, yeah, it's not going to be a long one. And then I guess the voting will take place like around 11, maybe 11:30. Who knows? Um, so yeah, my time, that is. Um, yeah, question. How will we vote? Do we use the same voting system as the given year, or do we keep the 12 system? I'm going to try and using all of the 12 systems, like the 12 to 1 as much as possible. However, I know for a lot of years in the 50s, like at least 57 and 58, there are only 10 competing entries. So I'm going to change to the Melody Festival system, it's called there, where you vote for 7 songs. Um, but for today, 14 songs, and today you will be able to vote for 10. Simple as that. Will the voting be done by song names? Yes, exactly. Exactly, Sayad. Group, will you do the years in order until 1979, or could you draw them randomly to create more suspense? I think I want to do them just in order, so we kind of see the progression of Eurovision as well in a very even flow. I like that. Um, uh, let's see. Is there anyone? So this is a hear along. Exactly, exactly, Louis. Do the original results still exist somewhere? Someone must know the actual results. Not that I know of. Not that I know of. 9 of my top 10 songs from the 1950s are from 1956. Well, then you will enjoy this. I hope. It will be long because a lot of the songs are long. Yeah, of course, this is before the 3-minute rule as well. So yeah, that's absolutely true. I'm gonna make myself smaller now again, so we can start watching. Let's see. Also, something that I realized for these 50 streams is that I'm not very well versed in actual songs from the 1950s. I put on a personal favorite of mine. What's it called? The Great Pretender by the Platters. as here for the opening song. But other than that, maybe I need some suggestions for what songs to play around the 50s. Now, like before the streams and after them and stuff like that. If you have any wishes for the few years to come here, then let me know. I'll try and write them down. Doppelpunkt Dedede. I found your channel around this year's contest, joining a watch along for the first time. Happy to have you here. Happy to have you here. Hope you will enjoy it. It's gonna be an interesting one. I have actually never watched 1956. I've listened to the songs, but not that frequently. Um, will the drive link for Eurovision 1990 take space on our phones too when we get it? No, but I mean you can download it from Google Drive, and then the file will be massive. So it's up to you. An Italian paper claimed to have the results, but they never confirmed. Well, I can claim that I'm a Eurovision winner, but no one can confirm that. Only people can deny it. Looking forward to this. I've never seen the early years of Eurovision. Happy to have you here, then. I hope that a lot of people, like I'm assuming a lot of people, this will probably be the first time they watch 1956, right? And I'm so excited that you're here with me for that. 85 viewers at the moment, so yeah, it's wonderful. I have to ask, is that natural light? Isn't it night there? I live in Sweden, and during summer the sun doesn't go down, and during winter the sun never goes up. So this is natural light. Yes, it's still bright and early, or not early, but it's bright outside. Yes, indeed. 1956 is a fun Eurovision year. Lots of different styles and genres, not only grunge chanson. Yeah, there are a few fun songs in this one. I think. This is my first live watch. Jamie, weren't you here last time, or was that only during the voting? I seem to remember you joined at some point. For the 60s, the Beatles and Rolling Stones is an easy go-to, I'd say. Yeah, obviously. I'm mostly thinking like 56, 57, 58 here. Groot, the Beatles hadn't probably invented music yet, so we don't know what to really recommend. I mean, I'm a massive sucker for the old Sinatra, but maybe that's just me. Also, what year was? Excuse me while I'm just nerding in here. "Summertime" by Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong. What year is that from? I can't seem to find release year. 1959, I think. The version by Louis Armstrong and Ella Fitzgerald released on the 1959 album. All right, so you know what we're gonna listen to in the 1959. Freddie Quinn is still alive and preparing to get married. Who's Freddie Quinn? Should I know who that is? I'm not so sure. 1991 was my first stream. Okay, well, happy to have you here for the watch along. Earliest contest I've watched live is 1998. I mean, you've watched the watch alongs, haven't you, Rodmore? So, Paul Anka. Oh yeah, are you not doing 1991? Yeah, I explained that right before Magda. Copyright. You can go back in the stream and watch and listen to me explain it again. You can also read the description for this stream. I put it very briefly there. Only heard the winner of 1956, so looking forward to it. Yep. Actually listened to one of the German songs, the slower one. It's really pretty. There are a lot of slow songs in this year, and in the 50s in general, so be prepared for that. Peggy Sue by Buddy Holly. Buddy Holly is great. I'll write down Buddy Holly somewhere. Okay, I'll write it down on my computer. Excuse me. Buddy Holly, and you said Peggy Sue. Alright, I'll have to look up what year it was from as well and stuff. Groot, one of the German contestants. Okay, that's really cool. He's still alive. Wonderful. Personally, I actually lost my grandfather yesterday, and he's, I guess, around the age of most of these contestants. He was born in 35, so I'm assuming it's kind of a similar era. They are starting to get old nowadays, that's for sure. But yeah. Groot doing watch along of older era to learn the titles of songs to Sporkle. You got me, for sure. We will listen to Freddie Quinn tonight. We will indeed. Can't vote for the UK? No, exactly. UK haven't joined yet. So obviously there are 14 songs. If you don't know how 56 works, every country has 2 songs. And I'm not sure if I remember correctly, but the 7 countries that participate are Luxembourg, France, Switzerland, Belgium. A lot of French songs, basically. Germany, Italy, and Netherlands, I think. Or is Austria? Someone help. I mean, we'll figure it out. But yeah, it's mostly just Western European countries. A lot of songs in French. Simple as that. Thank you everyone for the condolences. He was he was it was his time. Simple as that. He was very sick at the end, and he went in a good way. Just kind of collapsed and didn't suffer too much. But he's been suffering for a while. So it was a good way to go, I think. And I saw him not too long ago for the last time, so it's fine. But thank you all for the condolences. Lost mine recently too. I feel for you, Rod Morg. It's always like the worst part of it is that you just know to yourself that, damn, no matter how much, like, maybe I didn't want to see him that often lately, like nowadays, but to think that if I ever want to again in my entire life, I won't be able to. And that's what I think hurts the most, I'd say, personally. Enough talking about old and grandparents that aren't with us anymore. We're gonna watch Eurovision 1956. I found it up here. We should do a massive shout out to Yay the Doodle 23. If this is a good reconstruction, actually, someone just doing the reconstruction and everything, I'm subscribing, and you should do as well, because finding these ambitious channels within Eurovision, you just gotta support that. It's wonderful. Netherlands, Switzerland, Belgium, Germany, France, Luxembourg, and Italy. Got it. Okay. Yeah. Spot on. Austria joined in 1957. Got it. Let's see. Eurovision 1956. I think we should just start watching it and strap in for the ride. I'll keep the chat up. Oh wow, that's in my ears. That's loud. Please let me know how loud it is for all of you. I'll be having the chat up on my phone so I can read everything you say. Oh, we got the postcards of Lausanne. No, wait, was it Lugano? Lugano, sorry. I mix it up with Lausanne because Lausanne hosted 1989, isn't it? Oh, I just noticed that it looks terrible on my screen. I'll have to adjust it. Sorry about this. I'll just fix it real quick. Enjoying this opening. Maybe that looks better now. I hope so. Very loud. Okay, sorry. Very loud. Yeah, I'll lower it. It's very difficult to tell with these old clips. But I couldn't put on a full suit because it's too hot. But I dressed up a little bit for the
Eccoci
occasion.
giunti alla finale europea dei concorsi della canzone
So
che
I
si
guess
sono
this is our
svolti in
host.
Belgio, Francia, Germania, Italia,
Who's speaking in
Lussemburgo, Olanda
Italian?
e Svizzera. La giuria internazionale che in questo momento è riunita a Lugano
Of course, Switzerland is a
proclamerà
country
questa
that has
sera
all
per
of
la
these
prima
languages,
volta negli annali
So I
della
guess we had an Italian
radiotelevisione
host
il Gran Premio Eurovisione
and
1956
Rai.
della
Okay,
canzone europea.
yeah, of course, this is a
Sono in
reconstruction. We have
collegamento
to
con il
chop
teatro
between
Futsal di
different
Lugano
clips and stuff. So
10
it's
reti
gonna be.
televisive e 20 reti radiofoniche,
It's a bit too-
i cui
is it still
spettatori
too loud?
e ascoltatori
Let
sono
me know
già
if it's still too
informati del
loud.
nostro cartellone,
10 people in the
sul quale
audience.
naturalmente sono iscritti i più bei nomi
11
della
with this
canzone
guy.
europea. La selezione alla quale stiamo per dare il via si è operata nel corso
So if we
dell'inverno
have
e
any
della
Italians,
primavera
at least we can.
fra centinaia di
they can
canzoni che
let us
i compositori
know,
di ogni nazione hanno creato
let us
espressamente
know what they're
per
talking
questo
about here.
Gran Premio della canzone europea. E ne sono scaturite per ogni nazione le 2 finaliste, fra le quali sarà scelta quella o quelle, in
So
caso di ex
I have to
aequo,
be honest with
che
you, I
potrà
don't really
fregiarsi
know
del
kind of
titolo di
like
più
in
bella
what
canzone
order the
d'Europa.
songs will participate, like perform
La
and stuff like that.
successione delle canzoni di questa
But
sera è
I know
stata
we have
stabilita per
14, and I'll
sorteggio
try and keep in
nel
my head
corso
like
di
what
una
number is each.
sessione
But of course
dell'Unione
we need to
Europea di
go through.
Radiodiffusione
Okay, still a bit too
svoltasi
loud.
sabato
I'll lower it
scorso
a
a
little bit more.
Gardone. L'ordine di presentazione sarà quindi il
But of course
seguente:
I'll go through
Olanda,
like a recap
Svizzera,
towards the end.
Belgio, Germania, Francia, Lussemburgo, Italia.
You could hear him going through
Ogni
the countries
paese
there. I
presenterà
guess Italy
dapprima
is the
una
last one,
canzone
and it was like
e
Luxembourg at the end,
successivamente, nello
and stuff
stesso
like that.
ordine, la seconda.
I'm going to try and keep track of the
L'orchestra
numbers, but of
radiosa,
course, when you're
che
voting
sotto
later,
la
you're going to
direzione di
vote based on
bacchette
song
diverse
titles. So
accompagnerà
make sure
tutti
that you
gli
pay attention to
interpreti
those
e
when we
poi,
watch the recap or when we
condotta
watch the
per la
show.
prima
So you,
canzone da
like,
Fernando
to be
Paggi.
honest, during as we go along, note down what songs you like based on the song title, so you're prepared for the voting.
La rassegna ha inizio, come abbiamo detto, con l'Olanda, la quale presenta The Vogels van Holland.
The
Parole
Vogels
di
van
Anne
Holland.
Smith, musica di
Netherlands
Thor
about to
Lemaire,
start?
interprete Yeti Perl. Gli uccellini d'Olanda è una canzone dedicata alla bellezza, alla gioia, alla musicalità.
He's using very
del canto
simple
degli
Italian.
uccellini olandesi, appunto,
Well,
in primavera.
doesn't help me regardless.
Yeti Perl per l'Olanda.
All right, I guess we got the first song, maybe. Olanda, The Vogels van Holland. Okay, enjoy, everyone. First song, Netherlands.
De vogels van Holland zijn zo muzikaal, ze leren in hun prille jeugd al vieren. De merel, de lijster en de nachtegaal, om zo de lente in Holland goed te kunnen vieren. Het is geen wonder, want nergens zijn de plassen zo blauw als in Holland, meneer, als in Holland, mevrouw. Het is geen wonder, want nergens is het gras zo dauw. Zijn de meisjes zo lief, zijn de meisjes zo trouw, en daarom zijn de vogels hier allemaal zo muzikaal, zo muzikaal, zo muzikaal. De hele wereld door heb ik vogels horen zingen. In het zuiden, in het westen, in het noorden. In vele verre landen heb ik vogels horen zingen. Zij zingen kleine liedjes zonder woorden. De Franse vogels zingen tudelulu. Japanse vogels zingen tudelulu. Chinese vogels zingen tudelulu. Maar de vogels zingen nergens zo gelukkig en blij als in Holland in het voorjaar in de wei. De vogels van Holland zijn zo muzikaal, ze leren in hun prille jeugd al tieren. De merel, de lijster en de nachtegaal, om zo de lente in Holland goed te kunnen vieren. Het is geen wonder, want nergens zijn de plassen zo blauw als in Holland, meneer, als in Holland, mevrouw. Het is geen wonder, want nergens is het gras zo dauw. Zijn de meisjes zo lief, zijn de meisjes zo trouw, en daarom zijn de vogels hier allemaal zo muzikaal, zo muzikaal, zo muzikaal.
Yeah, we're off. We're off to a start here. I think something you have to kind of take with you when you watch, like when you listen to the songs from the 50s, is how alive the music kind of becomes. It's very free flowing. what do you say? Just notice all of the tempo automation work in that song. It kind of flies under the radar a little bit, but it's very flowing in a way that doesn't really hold itself tight. Like the orchestra is very allowed to just kind of move around and change tempo and change direction throughout. It's a very restrained song, but it does have that flowing movement. We'll see if like the other songs in the 50s also have that, of course, but I find that to be a very enjoyable aspect because it gives the songs a completely different type of life, and I find that very dynamic. I think we're off to a solid start here. Let's see what's up next. I've forgotten the order that you shared, Anton, but we'll see what it is. Oh, I just got from Cosmic Summers here. Switzerland, song number 2. I think Lysasia performed both of them, didn't she? Yeah. Das alte Karussell. Here we go. Song number 2.
Das alte Karussell, das geht nicht mehr so schnell. Die Pferdchen und die Wagen, die wollen nicht von der Stell. Da hilft auch kein Lackieren und auch kein Neulackieren. Da hilft nur noch das eine, man muss es einmal schmieren. Und auch das alte Orgelspiel, das piepst wie eine Maus. Von Zeit zu Zeit wird's ihm zu viel, dann setzt es einfach aus. Das alte Karussell, das geht nicht mehr so schnell. Die Pferdchen und die Wagen, die wollen nicht von der Stelle. Die Kleinen und Großen, sie ziehen und stoßen, und so geht es im Kreise herum. Die Pferdchen, sie traben und ziehen an den Wagen, und die Orgel, die wird wieder jung. Ein komischer Gesell, dieses alte Karussell. Von unten bis oben ist alles verschoben, doch im Kreis geht es doch noch herum. Das alte Karussell, das geht nicht mehr so schnell. Die Pferdchen und die Wagen, die wollen nicht von der Stell. Da hilft auch kein Lackieren und auch kein Neulackieren. Da hilft nur noch das eine, man muss es einmal schmieren. Und auch das alte Orgelspiel, das piepst wie eine Maus. Von Zeit zu Zeit wird's ihm zu viel, dann setzt es einfach aus. Das alte Karussell, das geht nicht mehr so schnell. Die Pferdchen und die Wagen, die wollen
really like that ending. I thought it would like those harmonies there from the backing choir, and then now it transitions into her vocal, and then the piano. It's a very dynamic ending to it. I think like something that really stuck with me here is this is definitely just down to your personal preference, but it's kind of the polar opposite of what Netherlands did, because the tempo automations in this song, they're very abrupt. They kind of don't lead into each other. There's not this lively flow between segments. It's just more like straight stop and go into different styles, and then there's like an up tempo bit in the middle, and it's kind of strong in that. Interesting one. Not sure which one I prefer so far. Next up is Belgium, and if I remember correctly, this is the Monsieur de la Seine song. And I do remember liking this one. I hope that I haven't listened to it since I watched 1956 way back, maybe once or twice. But I'm hoping that I still like it. Regardless of anything, I'm pretty sure it's the classic Food Leclerc, who was a regular participant for Belgium back then. Enjoy Belgium, song number 3, Monsieur Le Noyer de la Seine.
Messieurs les noyés de la Seine, ouvrez-moi les portes de l'eau. Je suis fatigué d'user mes semaines sur le pavé noir de Puteaux. Messieurs les noyés de la Seine, ouvrez-moi les portes de l'eau. J'ai tant voyagé sous son ciel de laine que le vent m'a brûlé la peau. Je suis depuis toujours marié à la misère. Je n'ai connu l'amour que sur un lit de pierre. Le soleil pour les riches, la lune pour les gueux. Pourquoi si tout le monde triche? Jouer encore le jeu. Messieurs les noyés de la Seine, ouvrez-moi les portes de l'eau. Je suis fatigué de n'avoir pour ciel que les ponts rouillés de Puteaux. Messieurs les noyés de la Seine, j'ai tant regardé les bateaux que d'Aubervilliers jusqu'à Cour-la-Reine, je porte Paris sur mon dos. La fille que j'aimais ne m'a jamais aimé. Les copains que j'avais m'ont tous abandonné. Je fais le tour du monde pour trouver le printemps, mais comme la terre est ronde, ça peut durer longtemps. Messieurs les noyés de la Seine, ouvrez-moi les portes de l'eau. Je suis fatigué de voir la dégaine des enfants trahis de Puteaux. Messieurs les noyés de la Seine, Paris me doit bien un berceau. Je m'endormirai sans amour ni haine entre ses bras sable et d'eau.
I totally still see why this was my favorite back then. It like leaves you hanging so many times. Just plays around with suspense so much. Very dramatic. As Anton says in the chat, very theatrical. It's very dark and gripping, and I'm just being held on to every single part of the song. I'm hooked. Wonderful vocal delivery, so characteristic, and I get that it's really like a slow burner, and it doesn't like it becomes a very pedestrian tempo to it. And if this is not your kind of song, then that's completely understandable. It's right up my alley. This is like bait for me. It's so dark and sentimental and melancholic. Thought that one knocked it out of the park. So happy that Belgium had such a great start to Eurovision. Like Belgium has been such a struggler in Eurovision, but they really started off on a strong note here. I love that. I really did. I've already forgotten the running order that you shared before. Both Cosmic Summers and Anton shared it. Is it Germany next? Might be. Yep. Okay. Im Wartesan zum großen Glück. Enjoy. Song number 4.
Es gibt einen Hafen, da fährt kaum ein Schiff. Und wenn eines fährt, so in unbestimmte Fernen. Und es kommt, wenn es ankommt, von sehr weit schon her. Und einer steigt aus, und der kommt übers Meer. Mit gläserner Fracht von den Sternen. Und man baute am Quai der Vergangenheit einen Saal mit Blick auf das Meer und mit Wänden aus Träumen gegen die Wirklichkeit, denn die liebte man nicht sehr. Im Wartesaal zum großen Glück, da warten viele, viele Leute, die warten seit gestern auf das Glück von morgen und leben mit Wünschen von übermorgen. Und vergessen, es ist ja noch heute, ach, die armen, armen Leute. Und sie blickten aufs Meer und sie sahen auch das Schiff, gerade als es abfuhr in unbestimmte Fernen. Und sie jagten auf Träumen hinter ihm her und sahen ihn nicht, wie er kam übers Meer, mit gläserner Fracht von den Sternen. Und er ging am Quai der Vergangenheit vorbei. Und die im Saal, die ließ er einfach stehen. Ging geradeaus in die Wirklichkeit. Und da hat man ihn lächeln sehen. Im Wartesaal zum großen Glück. Da warten viele, viele Leute. Sie warten seit gestern auf das Glück von morgen und leben mit Wünschen von übermorgen. Und vergessen, es ist ja noch heute, die armen, armen Leute. Und es fuhren am Morgen die Fischer hinaus, und es glühte der Himmel bis in unbestimmte Fernen. Und da kam er gegangen, und ihre Netze waren leer. Doch da holt er für sie die Sonne aus dem Meer und trug sie empor zu den Sternen. Und sie glänzte weit durch die Wirklichkeit, und es tanzten die Boote im Licht. Nur im Saal am Quai der Vergangenheit, da sah man die Sonne nicht. Im Wartesaal zum großen Glück, da warten viele, viele Leute. Die warten seit gestern auf das Glück von morgen und leben mit Wünschen von übermorgen. Und vergessen, es ist ja noch heute. Tja, die armen Leute.
That's a lot to take in. I think the drama is right up there. It's so like enigmatic with him being the focal point like that. The spoken word verse, like the verses hit me. Really hit me. Then the chorus is like very joyous in a way. It's kind of jolly, while still having that dramatic tone at the very back. Love the part when it switches up, like the third chorus there, when it becomes more spoken, like the melody's kind of being lost out and drowned out within the spoken style instead. Very intriguing. Strong one. It's a lot to take in, but it's definitely one that you will remember for sure. I'm very fond of the verses in that one. I think it would add a layer if you really understood the lyrics. It really feels like a lyrical storytelling kind of song that I would really like to get through the lyrics. I'm gonna read them after this, for sure. 4 songs down. Good year so far. Song number 5 comes from, it usually says France. Le Temps Perdu. Enjoy.
Chante ta chanson à mon cœur éperdu, moi je pleure celui que j'aime. Verse dans le soir mon rêve et mes sanglots versent en moi l'espoir de le revoir bientôt. Hâte-toi car j'attends toujours. Vienne le temps du bonheur, d'amour qui seul peut calmer mon cœur. Coule le ruisseau vers la mer qui t'attend, roule dans tes eaux toute la vie du printemps. Moi, toujours j'attends ton retour. Les heures s'enfuient lentement dans la nuit, chacune d'elles monotone sonne, et j'attends le jour, imaginant toujours que tu me rendras ton amour. Un jour, chante, carillon, chante pour mon bonheur, chante ta chanson si légère à mon cœur, chante aussi pour celui que j'aime. Berce dans le soir nos étreintes d'amour, verse en moi l'espoir de le garder toujours, chante, j'oublie le temps perdu. Sans te presser l'air d'amour qui nous retient enlacés. Coule le ruisseau vers la mer qui t'attend, roule dans tes eaux toute la vie du printemps. Moi, toujours j'attends ton
That was a much shorter one. I have to be honest with you, I'm not very fond of that vocal style. Like, it's a very impressive way of singing, but it's like one of these styles that really pierces through the whole soundstage, and to a point, along with kind of the poor audio quality with the show from this back then, it just kind of pierces a bit too much. While he's talking about the Luxembourg song, because I don't have much else to say about the France one, I'm gonna get another light in here, because now the sun is actually setting outside, so I'll just fix that really fast while he's introducing Luxembourg here. Oh, is he already done? I'll hurry. Otherwise, I'll have to pause. Sorry. Be right back.
Ne crois pas, non credere, è un invito a non voler troppo approfittare dei vantaggi della gioventù. Per una volta tanto, invece che alle ragazze, è rivolto ai ragazzi, a quei giovani che si fanno un vanto di essere dei bei figlioli, di essere amati solo per i loro begli occhi. Non è troppo esatto che sia sempre così. Si credono furbi, si atteggiano a intoccabili, a superuomini, ma purtroppo anche Hermes, Adone, Ercole sono invecchiati e di loro non è rimasto che il ricordo di una passata
it still hasn't started. Let's see how this...
Arnaud per il Lussemburgo.
Sorry about this, but I just have to make sure that it's that it looks alright. Oh, that actually looks good, I think. It's a solid amount of lighting. Okay, Luxembourg up next. Ne crois pas, people say in the chat. So yeah, let's watch. Let's listen.
Si on te dit que tu plais aux belles, y a pas de quoi t'en vanter. Et au lieu de te moquer d'elles, tu ferais mieux d'en profiter. Ne crois pas que toute ta vie on t'aimera pour tes beaux yeux, car si tu leur fais envie, c'est que t'es jeune et rien de mieux. Ne crois pas que tu seras toujours beau gosse. Ne crois pas que ta jeunesse durera. Tu seras comme tout le monde, avec le teint des Cathy. Tu auras le ventre en mappemonde et toutes les dents desserties. Quand tu auras le crâne bien lisse, le geste mal assuré et le regard en coulisses, tu iras te faire réparer. Ne crois pas que tu seras toujours beau gosse. Ne crois pas que ta jeunesse durera. Tu te crois malin à vouloir jouer les insondables, les intouchables, du début jusqu'à la Saint-Glinglin. C'est pas sérieux, les Hermès, Adonis, les Hercules, qui déambulent sans songer qu'un jour ils seront vieux. Si on te dit que tu plais aux belles, y a pas de quoi t'en vanter. Et au lieu de te moquer d'elles, tu ferais mieux d'en profiter. Ne crois pas que toute ta vie on t'aimera pour tes beaux yeux, car si tu leur fais envie, c'est que t'es jeune et rien de mieux. Ne crois pas que tu seras toujours beau gosse. Ne crois pas que ta jeunesse durera. Ne crois pas que ta jeunesse durera.
That's such a playful song. Wonderful. Just the energy of it, just the inviting kind of charm to it. Oh, and that melody, like how it actually plays on the beat and just trundles in such a casual manner while still having that kind of energy to it. It's a very... what do you call it? Like a casual song with still an enjoyment factor, like definitely an enjoyment factor into it. People are saying that it's kind of like a diss track of some sort. I wouldn't know, but I think the charm of it is definitely there, and a very enjoyable one. Yeah. Anton says, would love for it to be 3 minutes. I actually think like the short length of it works in its favor. It feels very compact and concise. It doesn't overstay its welcome at any point, and it just does what it wants to do in a very tongue-in-cheek way. Very enjoyable. Italy up next, the final country, but then of course everyone will have another song. So yeah, enjoy. Italy, song number 7.
già sbocciata e nascon timide le viole mammole. Ormai la prima rondine è tornata, nel cielo limpido comincia a volteggiare. Il tempo bello viene ad annunciare, aprite le finestre al nuovo sole. È primavera, è primavera. Lasciate entrare un poco d'aria pura, con il profumo dei giardini e prati in fiore. Aprite le finestre ai nuovi sogni, bambine belle, innamorate. E forse il più bel sogno che sognate sarà domani la felicità. Nel cielo fra le nuvole d'argento, la luna ha già fissato appuntamento. Aprite le finestre al nuovo sole, è primavera, festa dell'amore. Aprite le finestre al nuovo sole. Sul davanzale un piccolo usignolo, dall'ali tenere, le piume morbide, ha già spiccato il timido suo volo e contro i vetri ha cominciato a picchiettare. Il suo più bel messaggio vuol portare. È primavera, è primavera. Aprite le finestre ai nuovi sogni, alle speranze, all'illusione. Lasciate entrare l'ultima canzone che dolcemente scenderà nel cuore. Nel cielo fra le nuvole d'argento, la luna ha già fissato appuntamento. Aprite le finestre al nuovo sole, è primavera, festa dell'amore. La 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 la. Aprite le finestre al primo amore.
I'm happy. I'm so happy just listening to this. It fills my heart with so much like happiness and joy, and so inviting, so enjoyable. It's just wonderful tone in the vocal, instrumental, very playful throughout, very dynamic as well, and that ending is quite a nice touch as well. Oh, great start for Italy in the contest. Of course, like it's Italy, of course we know it, but like even their first effort is just knocks it out of the park. So much fun, that one. Great. We've heard all of the countries now, their first effort. If I remember correctly, the first round of songs is stronger than the second half, at least if I remember correctly. Really enjoyed Belgium, fantastic. Germany, great. And then here Luxembourg and Italy at the end, so much fun. I got 4 songs that I really liked so far. And Netherlands and Switzerland there early on were pretty good as well. And then France was okay. I just didn't connect with the vocal style. But every country gets a second chance now as well. We're gonna go back to the Netherlands for song number 8, and we'll see if this is. If this is the one that's gonna win tonight, or if we've already heard it, or if it comes later, whatever. Now I'm just filling time with speaking nonsense. Netherlands, song number 8, up next, and it's Cory Brokken, who you may recognize. Enjoy.
Voorgoed voorbij, nu zijn we nooit meer samen, mijn lieveling. Wat heb ik jou gedaan? Voorgoed voorbij, gesloten zijn je ramen, maar net als toen zie ik viooltjes staan. De hele wereld geurt, de lentebloesem kleurt. Ach, waarom is er ieder jaar een nieuwe mei? Is voor mij voorgoed voorbij. De lente van mijn leven, dat lachend getij, het is alles voorbij. Voor jou was het maar spel, ik weet heel goed, je hebt het niet anders bedoeld, maar ik meen het wel. Ik heb het maar al te diep gevoeld. Ieder jaar een nieuwe mei. Het is voor mij voorgoed voorbij. De lente van mijn leven, dat lachend getij. Het is alles voorbij.
A solid one. I think her vocals are strong. She's very. I mean, this is obviously not the clip from '56. If I know my 1957, it's the clip from there. She's very charismatic. Quite an enjoyable instrumental section there in the middle as well. Yeah, solid effort. I'm not sure which of the Dutch songs I prefer. I thought both of them were pretty decent. So yeah, next up, Switzerland's second song, which I'm sure many of you are already familiar with. I saw a lot of people saying that they preferred the what was it, Das Alte Karussell or Der Alte Karussell. That was the first song. But still, we're gonna listen to Refrain, or however you want to pronounce it, with my French quality pronunciation. Regardless, this is the song that actually won the contest, and well, if you didn't know, then I'm sorry I spoiled it for you, but I'm sure everyone already knows. Lisasia is back, song number 9, Switzerland. Enjoy.
Étant par les sentiers où tu prenais ma main, les jours s'en sont allés et nous avons grandi. L'amour nous a blessés, le temps nous a guéris. Mais seul et sans printemps, je cours en vain les bois, les champs. Dis, souviens-toi nos amours d'autrefois. Les années passent à tire-d'aile et sur les toits de mon ennui coule la pluie. Où sont partis les caravelles, volant mon cœur, portant mes rêves vers ton oubli. J'aurais voulu que tu reviennes comme jadis, porter des fleurs à ma persienne et ta jeunesse en mologie. Refrain, couleur de pluie, regret de mes 20 ans. Chagrin, mélancolie de n'être plus enfant. Je sais que mon chemin, mon amoureux perdu, ne peut croiser le tien. Toi, tu n'y penses plus. Les jours s'en sont allés et nous avons grandi. L'amour nous a blessés, le temps nous a guéris. Mais seul et loin de toi, par les chemins où tu n'es pas, je vais pleurant mes amours de 20 ans. Je vais pleurant. Mes amours de 20 ans.
I'm quite intrigued actually. Like I think this I'm very fascinated by this because I think like at the time it was probably considered like a very massive standout in some way, but I think it's probably the song out of all of these that has aged the worst. I like that section in the middle where it switches up a little bit, but it's a very dragged out song, and when it comes to the dragged out songs, I think the drama that Belgium offered was far superior, and then I'd say that the songs that aged the best from this year are probably like the more upbeat ones because they offer the charm, like Luxembourg and Italy there earlier on. So I'm very fascinated by all of that. It's definitely its own thing, and it's obviously like a Eurovision classic just for its fact that it's the first winner and all of that. Lisa Assier is obviously wonderful, but I gotta say, I probably prefer her previous song as well. This one was dragging a little bit. There were parts in it where I really enjoyed it, but overall, I'm not too sold on that. Still, we got 5 songs left. Belgium's second effort is the first one of those, and well, they have a mountain to climb to top their first effort, but we'll see what they got. This song is called Les plus beaux jours de ma vie. Enjoy.
Tout carillonne, le plus beau jour de ma vie. Aujourd'hui je me marie, ding dong, ding dong. Si maman pleure, c'est bientôt l'heure, et papa m'offre le bras. Nous partons à petits pas, ding dong, ding dong. Les tout petits enfants me suivent bravement, portant ma robe sous mon voile blanc. Voici mon prince charmant, il sourit tendrement, je m'avance vers lui, le cœur battant. Minute brève, comme en un rêve, nos deux êtres pleins d'amour vont être unis pour toujours. Ding dong, ding dong. Quel instant émouvant, je suis tout étourdie, puis ta main sur ma main, simplement j'ai dit oui. Organ sourdine, tout s'illumine, le portail est large ouvert, nous sortons sous le ciel clair, ding dong, ding dong. On nous admire et j'entends dire, regardez, elle est jolie, comme ils sont bien assortis. Ding dong, ding dong. Un doux bonheur m'étreint, tandis que sur ma main, tes yeux caressent mon anneau d'or fin. L'espace d'un instant, je refais le serment de vivre pour t'aimer fidèlement. Les cloches sonnent, tout carillonne, pour que jamais je n'oublie le plus beau jour de ma vie. Ding dong, ding dong.
Gotta be honest with you, the first Belgian song is more up my alley, and this is basically the opposite way of my alley. It has the ding dong part, which is, I guess, memorable. It's kind of cute, rather harmless, but kind of overstayed its welcome in my world. But that could just be me. I have a favorite out of the two Belgian songs, let's say that much. If I remember correctly, Germany's up next, then France, then Luxembourg, and then Italy, right? So, yeah, Germany's second song is next up. Song number 11, that must be. So we only have 4 songs left. Hope you found some favorites so far, that you got songs to vote for. So obviously, if you hate the remaining 4 songs, you already know all of the 10 songs that you're going to vote for, I guess. Unless you also hated the ones we've heard. Up to you. But yeah, I hope you're having fun. I can't believe 94 people are here watching 1956 with me. But yeah. Insane. So geht das jede Nacht. Germany. Enjoy.
Am Sonntag mit Jimmy, am Montag mit Jack, am Dienstag, da gehst du mit Johnny weg. So geht das jede Nacht, so geht das jede Nacht. Das hätte ich nie, nie, nie von dir gedacht. Ich schenk dir Blumen und fahr dich ins Büro, für deine Mutter jeden Sonntag in den Zoo. Doch dich bringt am Mittwoch der Billy nach Haus, am Donnerstag gehst du mit Tommy aus. So geht das jede Nacht, so geht das jede Nacht. Das hätte ich nie, nie, nie von dir gedacht. Das hätte ich nie, nie, nie von dir gedacht. Ich hab dich damals als Baby schon geliebt. Jetzt hab ich Boogie und den Cha-Cha-Cha geübt. Doch du tanzt am Freitag mit Ben, Samstag mit einem, den ich nicht mal kenn. So geht das jede Nacht, so geht das jede Nacht. Das hätte ich nie, nie, nie von dir gedacht. Doch wenn du gedacht hast, ich sitze zu Haus, ich gehe jeden Tag mit einer anderen aus, so geht das jede Nacht, so geht das jede Nacht. Das hättest du nie, nie, nie von mir gedacht. Das hätte ich nie, nie, nie von dir gedacht.
Good length on that one. Didn't overstay its welcome, just all out fun for whatever runtime it had, like if it was 3 minutes or whatnot. Weird association with the clip, of course, it didn't really match what the song was all about. But yeah, it's a strong one. A lot of fun. Germany started off really well in Eurovision, like, oh, how times have changed, right? I think they have 2 strong efforts here. Next up, France. Let's see if this one will be more my thing than their first song. Yeah, we're getting towards the end. Let's see what this one is like. Did he really say cha-cha-cha in the song? I never mentioned it, but a lot of people seem to have caught up on it. Okay, here we go. France. What's the song called? Il est là, maybe. Enjoy.
Je ne peux changer ma vie, il est là. Aussitôt que je le fuis, il est là. J'ai beau faire, j'ai beau lire, je ne vois que son sourire qui toujours semble me dire je suis là, je suis là. Accroché dans tous mes rêves, il est là. Et me poursuivant sans trêve, il est là. Il a le pouvoir du diable qui règne sur ses semblables, mais quel pouvoir formidable, il est là, il est là. J'ai tenté pour l'oublier, j'ai traversé le monde entier, mais aucun homme ne m'a donné une telle part d'éternité. Je ne peux changer ma vie, il est là. Aussitôt que je le fuis, il est là. Il est extraordinaire et puis comme il sait vous plaire, non, il n'y a rien à faire. Il est là, il est là. Par tous ses yeux, par tous ses lèvres, je sens en moi comme une fièvre. Tout mon être est anéanti et tout le temps je me redis, je ne peux changer ma vie, il est là. Aussitôt que je le fuis, il est là. J'ai beau faire, j'ai beau dire, je ne vois que son sourire qui toujours semble me dire je suis là, je suis là. Quand je marche dans la rue, il est là. Au milieu de la cohue, je le vois. Il a sur moi une emprise qui me fait peur et me grise, et ma volonté se brise. Il est là, il est là. Oh, j'ai vraiment tout essayé, sans jamais pouvoir me passer. Ni de son corps, ni de ses baisers, c'est impossible ne pas l'aimer, je ne peux changer ma vie, il est là. Aussitôt que je le fuis, il est là. Et jusqu'à ma dernière heure, jusqu'à mon dernier quart d'heure, une seule chose demeure. Je le verrai là devant moi, à plus jamais il sera là. Il est là, il est là, il est là, il est là. Il est là.
It's a lot of fun. It's like has very contrastive rhythms in there. I was a bit. I get that it's probably the point of it all, but it felt very odd, kind of connecting the two, the instrumental and the vocal, how they kind of connected there. I was a bit put off by it at times, and then at times I found it really charming. I need to listen to it more, you know, and really get into it. Enjoyable effort. A lot of fun. It's upbeat. It's charming in that regard. Well performed. I think it's not quite up there with the Luxembourg and Italy upbeat efforts from the first half, but fun effort. I need to get back to it and really get into those kind of contrasting styles that it has going for it. Okay, only 2 songs left. Luxembourg's second effort here will be hard to top the first one, of course, but well, let's see what we got. The song is by Michel Arnaud. It's the same, right? And I didn't have time to read that French title, but hey oh, song in French, enjoy.
Les amants de minuit par hasard se rencontrent, par hasard se rencontrent. Et quant à ce qui suit, bonheur ou malencontre, seul le sait la nuit. À l'angle de 2 rues, aux tables d'un café, au long d'une avenue, 2 ombres sont venues. Et puis, les jeux sont faits. Pas de mots inutiles, pas de baisers perdus, pas de baisers perdus, pas d'aveux difficiles, ni de cœur morfondu, ni décevant idylle. À l'aube sans retour, les amants désapprennent leurs noms et leurs amours. Elles valent les miennes usées par tant de jours. Les amants de minuit, par hasard, se rencontrent, par hasard se rencontrent. Et quant à ce qui suit, bonheur ou malencontre, seul c'est la nuit. Et si leur cœur se donne un peu plus qu'une nuit, il n'y aura personne, personne entre elle et lui pour leur crier mal donne. Les amants de minuit, par hasard, se rencontrent, par hasard, se rencontrent.
There's a nice drama to that one. Quite pleasant. Very different from the first one, of course. Quickly, thank you for letting me know, Bruno. I will instantly just move the voting stream forward a little bit here. Before we get to the final song, which is from Italy. Nice one from Luxembourg there. I enjoyed it. Thought it was kind of a strong ballad, and it had a little bit of drama there at the end. Not something that I will write home about too much. I think there have been more standout efforts here, but it's solid. Solid effort and well
Anche
sung.
per Amami se vuoi riteniamo
Final
utile
song of
rifare
tonight
il tono,
comes from
premiata
Italy.
a Sanremo
Song number
nel
14.
mese di marzo.
Talking about
Questa
Sanremo, I
sera
just heard.
difende ancora i
I
colori
hate having
italiani
12
a
songs I want to vote
Lugano.
for. You already have 12 songs. We've
Accomuna
only heard
Toglielli
13,
per
and you have
l'Italia.
12 songs you want to vote for. Sucks to be the one that you don't want to. Let's see what this one is. Italy, song number 14. Tonina Torrielli with Amami something. Enjoy.
Mi piace tanto accarezzarti, sugli occhi timidi baciarti, ma non mi sento di giurarti se tu mi chiedi eterno amore. Abbandoniamoci al destino, soltanto lui non sa ingannare. E se rimango a te vicino, non lusingarti ma non disperare. No, amami se vuoi, tienimi se puoi, io sono l'amor che svanisce. Ma dei baci miei non fidarti mai, io sono l'amor che ferisce. E quando fra le braccia mi stringi dolcemente, ancor più dolcemente ti dirò. Amami se vuoi, tienimi se puoi, perché io sono così. E se rimango a te vicino, non lusingarti ma non disperare. No, amami se vuoi, tienimi se puoi, io sono l'amor che svanisce. Ma dei baci miei non fidarti mai, io sono l'amor che ferisce. E quando fra le braccia mi stringi dolcemente, ancor più dolcemente ti dirò. Amami se vuoi, tienimi se puoi, perché io sono così.
Wonderful. What a way to end it, huh? That chorus melody, just such a beautiful flow to it. Just really sets the tone nicely. A lot of switch ups in that song as well. Really fascinating. Kind of took me out of it a little time, like at some parts, but in a good way, I think. Kept the song eventful, kept it fresh throughout, but I understand it if those segments doesn't work for you, but as an overall package, I was very
Signore e
fond of
signori,
melodic
avete
side and
ascoltato le
stuff like
14
that.
canzoni che
Um,
i 7 paesi
I'm not very sure if we have
concorrenti
interval
al Gran
acts and stuff
Premio
like that back in
Eurovision
1956.
1956 della canzone europea hanno selezionato
I think
come
we're just gonna
titolo
stop it
di
here
più
because there
bella
are
canzone
only
d'Europa.
13
La
minutes
giuria in
left of
questo
this.
momento sta
I think it's
deliberando.
mostly. It seems like
In
it's mostly.
attesa
Oh, there's something
del
going on
verdetto,
here.
vi
Like an
offriamo un breve
interview or
intermezzo
something?
che avrà come
Should we
animatori
watch all of it?
le
Obviously, it's a
Joyeux
winner performance
Rossignol,
there,
gli
the
Allegri
final
Rossignoli,
7
e le
minutes.
Menestrelli, i Menestrelli. Les
The
Joyeux
interval act
Rossignols.
is only partially preserved. Some of it is missing. Okay, we're gonna see what this is all about. We got some bird sounds, and we got two guys on an image. Is the interval act supposed to be them whistling? I'm not sure. Wonderful. Can't say this is up my alley in terms of entertainment. Enjoy. The audio quality doesn't really do this justice because it's like just piercing through my ears. Oh, people are laughing at them? That's not very kind. They're doing their best. Stop laughing. Why do you keep laughing? You got your friend to laugh as well. These people take it seriously. They know what they're doing. Oh no, she's laughing. Oh, she saw something funny. Rather listen to Belgium 1957 whistling? Yeah, because Belgium 1957 is amazing. That's why, Jeffrey. Can't wait to get to 1957 and listen to Straatdeuntje. The second interval act performed by Letwa Minister remain lost. Okay. Okay. Alright. Was that it? How do we rate that interval act? Score from 1 to 10.
Signore e signori,
Signori, signori.
dopo mesi di lavoro,
To quote,
dopo mesi di attese, dopo
did Måneskin just quote the host for Eurovision 1956 with the Signori, signori? And Chanel too, right? It's a lot of quoting Eurovision 1956. The circle is going full circle. Let's see what's going up next here.
Il signor Rolf Lieberman leggerà il responso della giuria.
Mesdames, Mesdemoiselles, Messieurs, le jury européen, composé de 2 délégués de chacun des 7 services de télévision participant au présent concours, ayant jugé dans les conditions prévues aux articles 12 et 13 du règlement de l'Union européenne de radiodiffusion, a décerné le Grand Prix.
I didn't understand the Italian earlier, but I definitely do not understand the French going on here.
À la chanson refrain.
Oh, wait, he said refrain, so I guess that means that it won. Okay, whatever. Yeah, that was voting stuff. Okay, we're gonna watch a recap now, and then we will do the voting. Let me just check. This is super boring. I would rather see 1991. The old music is bad. You don't have to be here. You don't have to stick around. You can go watch 1991 on your own. I'm not allowed to stream it because YouTube copyright laws. I have to stream the older ones. I've had fun tonight though. But if you don't enjoy it, all the more power to you. You can watch something else. It's completely fine by me. I'm gonna look up a recap now. and then I'll prepare the voting as well. I'll get everything up and ready here, so that I got it all. I think I've already prepared. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Let's see. I think if I do something like this. Oh, that's massive. Wait. Wait. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see. If I do this, yeah, you can see. Okay, here's the score whiz. Here's how the songs will look when you vote later. You will basically, this is what you will see. You will see the song titles. So pay attention to the song titles now. Are you really blocked due to copyright for 1991? Well, no, but like like I explained all of this earlier on. I'm not gonna get taken down streaming 1956. If I get taken down streaming 1990, I bet I'm gonna get taken down for streaming all of the other years in the 90s. Yeah. We're gonna get back to the 90s later, but I want to be prepared with uploading everything to Google Drive when we're around there, because I don't want, like, if you miss the stream, you can't watch it afterwards, and that's kind of an issue for me. So I want to prepare everything before we get into that. Okay, back to the main topic here. 1956. The song titles, pay attention to them, because later when you get the voting link, you will have to arrange them after that. Let's see if we have a recap for all of these songs back then. Let's just go for this one. I trust this person, Eurovision's witness, to have put together a good recap here for us to watch. It's in 720p, so probably has to be good, you know. Let's see. Let's do something like that. All right. Let's watch the recap. Get your notes out and prepare your votes, and yeah, we'll be back for the voting very soon. Enjoy.
Geen wonder, want nergens zijn de plassen zo blauw als in Holland, meneer, als in Holland, mevrouw. Het is geen wonder, want nergens is het gras zo vol dauw. Zijn de meisjes zo lief als alte Karussell? Das geht nicht mehr so schnell.
Noyé de la Seine, ouvrez-moi les portes de l'eau. Je suis fatigué de n'avoir pour ciel que les ponts rouillés de Pluto. Messieurs les noyés de la Seine, j'ai tant
Warte, Saal zum großen Glück, da warten viele, viele Leute. Die warten seit gestern auf das Glück von morgen und leben mit Wünschen von übermorgen und vergessen.
C'est dans le soir, mon rêve et mes sanglots verts, sans moi l'espoir de le revoir bientôt. Hâte-toi, car j'attends toujours. Vienne le temps du bonheur. Ne crois pas que tu seras toujours beau gosse, ne crois pas que ta jeunesse durera. Tu te crois malin à vouloir jouer les insondables, les intouchables, du début jusqu'à la fin.
Aprite le finestre al nuovo sole, è primavera, è primavera. Lasciate entrare un poco d'aria pura, il profumo dei giardini e i prati in fiore. Aprite le finestre ai nuovi sogni, bambine.
Voorbij de lente van mijn leven, dat lachend getij, het is alles voorbij. Voor jou.
Refrain, couleur de pluie, regret de mes 20 ans. Chagrin, mélancolie de n'être plus enfant.
Mais le plus beau jour de ma vie, aujourd'hui je me marie. Ding dong, ding dong. Si maman pleure, c'est bientôt l'heure et papa m'offre le bras.
Jede Nacht, so geht das jede Nacht, das hätte ich nie von dir gedacht. Doch wenn du gedacht hast, ich sitze zu Haus, ich gehe jeden Tag mit einer anderen aus, so geht das jede Nacht, 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 das hättest du nie.
Il est là, aussitôt que je le file, il est là. Il est extraordinaire et puis comme il sait vous plaire, non il n'y a rien à faire, il est là, il est là. Par tous ses yeux, par tous ses lèvres.
Les amants de minuit par hasard se rencontrent, par hasard se rencontrent. Et quant à ce qui suit, bonheur ou malencontre, ça. Mi se vuoi, tieni, mi se vuoi, io sono l'amor che svanisce, ma dei baci miei non fidarti mai, io sono l'amor che ferisce.
Alright, that was the recap. Give me a second here. I've seen a lot of people talk some 1974 in the chat now for whatever reason. Some shout outs as well for my wonderful Israel and Yugoslavia 1974. Nice choices, Missy Lissy. We'll see here. 1956, as who was it that said it? Was it Andy or wait? Alipan said it. Was it that message that I paid attention to? Maybe it was yours, Alipan. The only ranking for the other songs from 1956 will be ours. Exactly. That's so cool. Like there will be one. Like okay, I can't confirm this. Maybe someone else has done this before, like compared, like put together a scoreboard or stuff like that for 1956. But I would like to think that the most not well known, but one of the biggest scoreboards that will exist for 1956 Eurovision is gonna be what's gonna happen tonight, which I'm kind of excited about. We'll see how many people end up voting. We'll see. Like I don't really expect that many people to vote as have done for the 80s and 90s and such like that. But the more people, the merrier. But just make sure that you've actually like checked out all of the songs in full. Like honestly, I have to admit, watching the recap now, I feel like most of these songs they don't really like the recap doesn't really do them justice. I think because I think they're quite stronger than what the recap makes them out to be. You kind of need them in full, especially songs like Germany, the first one, the Wartesaal one, which really had its strength within the verses. I think you didn't really get that. Also, like Belgium, just getting that short clip from such a dramatic and dragged out, suspenseful experience. I'd say the final song from Italy as well. But still, hope you enjoyed the recap. Hope you got your voting numbers ready. I'm gonna share the voting link now. Basically, how it works is you will get this link from me, and it looks like this. And then you drag your favorite songs up to the top, and then all the way down to 1 point, and you add your country and your name. If you're on phone, you click this link right here, and then you get the drop-down menus, and then you pick the songs like this. You see, it's based on song titles, so that's what you use when you put together your points. I'm going to be sharing the voting link in the chat now. We're going to start the voting in 23:45, so in 27 minutes. That good by everyone? It's got to be, because that's what it's going to be. ESC Discord ranking for 1956 has 284 voters. Okay, maybe the second biggest voting clip. Whatever. We've done a watch along as well. It's something. Okay, let's see. What is link for voting? This was what I was gonna do. And yeah, sharing this. And get your votes in, and we'll be back at 23:45. Sounds good? Good. I'll be leaving you for now, and I'll be back in a while. Get your votes in, and yeah, hope you have had fun tonight. See you soon again. Bye-bye.